Doctors will sometimes tell me, well, why give hope to a patient with stage 4 cancer? Because I'm a physician. Because you're a doctor. That is our job. No identifiers, no caveats. If you set aside your limitations and you expand the possibilities, anything's possible, right? But if you confine the possible, then you restrict your outcomes. When you dream big, that is only when you achieve big things. So precision-based peptides allow us to dream big. They allow us to work as a physician, as a healer. They allow us to not destroy, but to promote wellness. Here we are in Miami at the Age Management Medical Group. And I actually spoke today, I spoke about peptides. Now peptides are just short proteins. And I think that's what's important to recognize. Proteins are just amino acids that are just connected together. Beyond that, particularly beyond 100, they're called polypeptides, which are also known as proteins. Collagen, the structure that we so desperately look to in our skin, in our bone, and everywhere. Precision peptides. You know, the word precision literally means the freedom from inessential elements. And so what we were focusing, or what I was talking on today, was how we as physicians need to be reaching into the future to bring that future to patients today. And that's the field of what's called multi-omics. And if you've listened to anything that I've written or talked about in podcasts and videos, multi-omics is really that nature of precision. It is the field of study of these different areas. So what I was doing with these doctors is helping them to think outside the box. Because what happens in this integrative world is doctors step outside of a box, but they step right into another box. So being true to who we are as doctors, hope, healer, teachers, servants, we need to continually seek to be as precise and individual in therapies as we can. Off-the-shelf peptides, which you may have heard, you may be on. These can be oral, these can be injectables, IM sub-Q. They have many variety of uses. Actually, I presented a timeline today where I showed how peptides were first discovered in 1902. The first peptide commercially produced was in 1921, and that was insulin. Insulin was first commercially used in 1923. You may say, oh, that's a drug. No, it's a peptide. It's a peptide. Peptides were first originally created from natural substances. They were then synthesized for more mass production in the 1950s. But as things have progressed, the legacy of peptides is now bringing us the ability to move away from high quantity, low quality, and lacking of precision, and actually move towards a high quality position. What's great about precision-based peptides too is they're not created until they're created for that individual. They're specifically matched for that individual. They allow us to promote customization and personalization. Their dosing should be unique. The cancer type they're dealing with is unique. They're coexisting, or what's called comorbidities, which literally means coexisting with disease. They are unique. And their wellness and their healing potential is unique. And so what we want to do with these personalized, customized peptides is to really work within the uniqueness, the individualization of their wellness, their dysfunction, that disease, and promote their healing, their wellness that's unique to them. It was really great to engage with these doctors, and it's just been a whirlwind of a trip, but it was great to actually engage doctors, not to just reach out to them to teach, to discuss the data, but actually engage with them to remind what it means to be a doctor, what it means to be a physician, to provide hope with no strings attached, doesn't predict how long that is. Healing, that's what we are. We don't set the limitations on the healing capacity, we let the body decide. The more we teach doctors, the greater the ability to help more patients expands, and the more we teach patients, the more power we put in their hands to heal. And the last is to serve. That is the ultimate essence of what it means to be a physician, a doctor. It is to serve the individual that's sitting in front of us. And to serve the individual means to give them hope. Where there's little hope, it's still hope. Hope is possible, always. So our job is not to limit that hope, limit that healing, limit that teaching, or limit that service. It's to provide as much as possible. I am Dr. Goodyear, signing off from the AMMG conference. Plenty of content coming at you now, and look for much more content. I'm Dr. Goodyear signing off from Florida, and I'll see you in Scottsdale soon.